Hi, I'm Dave Colvin and welcome back to A Songwriter's Journey. Today we're going to talk about co-writing here in Nashville, where people get together to meet in a music room and put together their talents to create something that wasn't there before. This town lives on that kind of thing. And one of my goals for this year was to start co-writing more. And so last week I made an appointment with Rob Wolf, a well-known songwriter here. He's been here since '95, I think he said, '96. And it was a great experience. I got there and we'd only spoken on the phone a couple times, never met in person. So we spent some time talking and relaying our backgrounds, our histories about each other, and got to know each other for about 15-20 minutes. And then he asked me, he goes, well, what have you got? Are you working on anything in particular? And I had not been, but I'd been playing around with the chord progression. And so I played it for him. And, well, it went a little bit like this. So that's all we had at the beginning. And he said, well, what do you have in mind for that song? Is it a happy song or is it a sad song? And I thought, based on the dance, up type of beat that it had, it should be a happy song. So we went on that premise, and we started throwing phrases out, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, we came up with a song called "This Time Around," a story about two people that had loved each other a long time ago, but went their separate ways and got back together many years later after the first marriages or relationships or whatever didn't work out. And but now they were ready to make this relationship and this love work. It's a really cool song. I can't wait to get it demoed so all of you can hear it. But we just had a fun, and by the end of our 2.5-hour songwriting appointment, we had this song pretty much completely filled out. I mean, it was just so much fun. Then on Friday, I had another songwriting appointment with Red David. He's an artist here in Nashville. David Cohen Crumpton's his real name. He goes by the artist name of Red David. And we had a great time. He actually, in this situation, he had a song already written. He had like 9 verses of ideas. They weren't like full verses, but they were. It's hard to explain. So what I did was, when he got here, I printed out the lyrics he had sent me on an email. We had met before at an Indie Connect meeting, and I printed out the lyrics and looked through and saw what really fit together and what did. It had no chorus. It had nothing like that. It just had the verses idea, which it's a good start. So we worked on that for a couple hours and came up with Internet Troubadour. Pretty rockin' song for me. I don't write that many up-tempo songs, but we were able to get a chorus together, and actually a couple of his choruses that he had, or verses that he had, excuse me, were actually could have been another song. So I recommended that, and maybe we can write another song about that. But by the end of that 2 hours, we pretty much had a 3.5-minute song fleshed out. So not every time does it work. I've had a co-writing session last fall that just the other guy and I just didn't see eye to eye. We just weren't on the same page musically or creatively. There's just nothing there that we could grab up onto to make it work. So, but if you haven't co-written, get out and give it a try. Everybody here in this town is and you can do it long distance with Skype these days. You can co-write back and forth here on the internet. I mean, there's really no excuse not to do it these days. So let's see if we can make some more hits out there. And thanks again for stopping by A Songwriter's Journey. I'm Dave Colvin, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.